I want to take a few minutes to talk about the MTV Video Music Awards for 2020. When you got a pandemic in front and you don't have the pomp and circumstance of the celebrities that feel entitled and just, MTV should just be happy to have us here, us big popular musicians and celebrities. Well, no celebrities to be spoken of at this show tonight. Okay, we didn't have any big movie stars, nothing to promote and that such, which was one factor that really took away a lot what we didn't need to see, because we did have some real influencers like the Bella Hadids and Madison Beers and the Cole Richies of the world doing content. But again, no major big super A-list celebrities on this show. It was music intensive, performance built. You had musicians. You had big A-list musicians that came to this show. Lady Gaga, Ariana Grande, Black Eyed Peas. Like, they really, again, and the stars that are first and foremost right now on the scene. Doja Cat is super hot right now. Weeknd, super hot. Miley Cyrus coming out with a new album once again. They hit on a lot of different spots. And Lady Gaga winning a lot of awards. Weeknd getting a lot of awards. Great stuff. Honestly, loved the VMAs this year. 2 hours. That's all it was. Presented without being done at Barclays Center in Brooklyn that they were going to plan to do, without the red carpet, without the celebrity pomp and circumstance, when it was just the music awards and about the videos and making the music like videos and having BTS at the show and like all this stuff. I'll tell you what, from pillar to post, good show. I'm very satisfied and very impressed by what the VMAs look like tonight. And listen, they had time to put out some political messages. They had, commercial that kept playing throughout for Jacob Blake and his murder. Or, he didn't die, but, he got shot. He is paralyzed, but he did not die. But again, they're putting a lot of emphasis on the latest victim, or latest victim when it comes to the Black Matters Live movement. So with that said, they brought up that. They also brought up, not too much political of anything. It was about the music tonight for 2 straight hours. It was really good. And Keke Palmer did a hell of a job. I think she did as good as you can do with an award show like that, because, no crowd to work off of. And, some of what she did on the show might have been a little bit not, I think the monologue was a little corny, but that's okay. She handled it really well. The costume changes were great. She looked amazing. She was great on the whole setup, with even doing like little side characters throughout the event, just to kind of, put little segues in between. But again, really good stuff tonight. I was really impressed by it. Let's get into the story real quick. So Lady Gaga, Ariana Grande, BTS lead the 2020 VMAs with 4 awards each. And again, Lady Gaga all over the place, getting awards, performing as well. Good stuff. So everybody was all caught up on the quarantine of all these stars that had to go and be able to go make their way in, which is fine. Whatever. Everybody wants to go talk about that. I'm not talking about it. I'm talking about the damn VMAs, which more than anything I saw on Twitter, following the trending, it was a global audience that followed along. This show gave me a feel of a BBC Top of the Pops type of feel, or Much Music's award show that is done in Canada. It felt like that. This was not an MTV feel to a show. It felt like something different, but it was really good. I really enjoyed it. If you're a music lover of the newer music that's going on today, the mainstream, you got a lot of it. Now, again, you didn't get anything from country, which is also extremely popular. But again, it's not their audience. But again, pop, rock didn't have too much. But again, rock has been so much out of the mainstream. It's so removed away. There's a little bit there, but nothing at all significant. Pop, Latin music was very much a factor. But again, they have an audience for it. BTS, also with a big global audience. That fit the role there. And again, your pop stars were in front. Rap stars were in front when you had the baby out there. It worked. I mean, they did put a lot into the emphasis of the show. They definitely worked on some big stars when they were able to get those, because of the fact that with the pandemic, where also are these musicians going to be able to go, or these singers, are they going to go and get promotion anywhere? This is a great stop for them, for Miley Cyrus to promote her new album, Lady Gaga to go ahead and get some more further promotion for Chromatica. Great stuff. This was important for them. So with that said, you know, again, Taylor Swift could have been to the show. She did a quick little stint to make a point of she won an award. But again, everything else was about the music and was really something well. Artist of the Year went to Lady Gaga. Video of the Year went to The Weeknd for Blinding Lights. Pretty good call. Song of the Year, Rain on Me, Lady Gaga with Ariana Grande. Also won Best Collaboration. Best New Artist went to Doja Cat. And that was between her, Louis Capaldi, and Youngblood. Pretty good stuff there. BTS on was Best Pop. Best R&B was Weeknd, Blinding Lights, getting another award. Savage, Megan Thee Stallion for Best Hip Hop Award. Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber, and a special Best Music Video from Home Award. Best Direction, Taylor Swift, The Man, directed by Taylor Swift. So I can see where that comes from there. Best Latin was Maluma versus featuring J Balvin with Que Pena. Best Alternative, Machine Gun Kelly with Bloody Valentine. Best Rock, Coldplay with Orphans. We could go on and on. So that was a good setup here. But again, overall, I enjoyed how it did. And Lady Gaga, I mean, put a hell of a performance together and didn't feel like I didn't feel anything at all where I felt like the show was lacking anything or that really didn't stand out. I think it really did well. And because of the fact we didn't have a super big red carpet, like we did have one, but nothing where we had all the pomp and circumstance, all of that. None of that really came out to me. Now, I'm going to take quickly for the New York Post to put out best and worst moments from this year's show. And they're pointing out in here, Weeknd having best speech. Again, shining a light on social issues, did not put a whole emphasis on, did not try to just, you know, take the whole stage hostage to talk. He made his point, and that's all it was. He says, so I'm just going to say justice for Jacob Blake, justice for Breonna Taylor. It's hard for me to celebrate right now and enjoy this moment. So again, he made his point. It was poignant. It was to the point. It made sense. Dedication to Chadwick Boseman, who just recently passed, unfortunately, age of 43. That was very nice how they put that together. So, New York Post says the baby didn't have a great performance, but again, rap music, and I don't know if the baby has too much when it comes to putting something together, but I mean, you know, the songs are good. I don't mind that too much. And Miley Cyrus, I liked her performance with Night Sky. I like the song a lot, and we'll just see how she can do in terms of, well, what I'm also interested more than anything else is because of the way this event was positioned this time around. I want to see what the streaming numbers look like next week when we start seeing those get added in after the bump that hopefully might come from this. Will Midnight Sky get a bump in the Billboard charts? Will it get a bump in Spotify, Apple, and other places? That's what I want to find out there. What the same thing for BTS, because we saw Dynamite get perform live. Lady Gaga, what kind of a push is she going to get from that? Because if this is the case, number one, MTV needs to keep doing shows like this for the VMAs going forward. The idea of always having to stick with the audience and not doing stuff outside of there, this was great. This was a very well put together show. The whole idea, even putting New York in the whole front and center, I loved it. I love the whole look of it. I mean, the CGI, you know, positioning the crowd in there like they did, I thought it was really good. The staging, very good stuff. The drive-through stuff I thought was really cool. It was different. And different is good. It's creativity. It felt good. It felt modern. It felt like today. It didn't feel like something that just got put together. Some real effort was put into the show. And whoever did it needs to get some kudos. They did a damn good job. And because some of it was pre-recorded, it got put together very smooth on the fly. Not the problems that always come with live shows like the VMAs, because they always come with little technical failures. It was good. Now, after that, I thought Lady Gaga did an amazing performance. I think the fact that the masks, she did a good job of being creative with the masks. She had one where you had a little V meter looking like thing on this like gas mask looking thing. Looked cool as shit as they did the performance with her. She did Rain on Me. She did Stupid Love, 911. Love all her songs. Good album, by the way. She's got good stuff. And I loved it. Doja Cat, I thought I liked what she did as well. Now, New York Post doesn't like it. I think Doja Cat I like. She did like that. She did Say So. I thought it was good. I think she sounded pretty good for being live. It worked. I just liked it. And some people might say mediocre, and she might, you know, say that, oh, Nicki Minaj needed to be part of the Say So. No, she didn't. No. And, you know, again, everybody just felt like that. Black Eyed Peas, you know, interesting to not see Fergie as part of this, but again, you know, older, you know, like out of touch New York Post writers, they said they didn't like the fact of J. Ray Soul being part of the mix now, doing the song Mamacita, being part of that, and a few of the songs that Black Eyed Peas did to perform. But again, Black Eyed Peas get a chance to be put back up in the spotlight again because they did Remo for the Bad Boys for Life soundtrack. They did Mamacita, and Black Eyed Peas is back, and they brought some young, fresh blood into the mix, so works for them. Again, brought back an act that was a very popular act from 15 years ago. Again, remember that the Black Eyed Peas were all over the place back in 2005, 2004, just on fire. So to see them back was good. All in all, it was a nice representation of music of the mainstream. I liked it. And I just want to leave it there. Thanks for listening to another When I'm Not Podcasting, and decided to put this together in the last minute. Thanks for subscribing, sharing, liking, pass the word along, and I'll talk to you guys next time.